Okay, so a lot of people wonder why it is that Gabriel stopped making videos. Gabe Dawg stopped making videos. Uh, I'm on day 9 actually of the journey, but I've been transmuting a lot of crap, so things are definitely going a lot better than they have been. But a lot of people, they wonder why is it that Gabriel stopped making videos. Is it something I said, or is it something that, is it something that happened to him or something like that? Well, the truth of the matter is, he didn't really like making the videos. Seriously. The video that I filmed of his video, he doesn't like. He talks about how he didn't like making the videos. He said that he wanted to live a spiritual life that was free from the internet, free from triggers, and basically, from his perspective, he was just a guy trying to. It's not that he wasn't trying to help people at all, but he was making a bunch of money, and that was something he considered to be selfish. He look at all this money I'm making, blah blah blah, and believe it or not, he made the videos saying that he was just as much of a dumbass as an ordinary person, pretty much. And he was just making money based off of bullshit. Now, some of you guys might not like that he said that about himself, but that's what he said about himself. And I think there could be a nugget of truth in there. The thing about Gabriel is that you see, I don't really know how to explain his situation as best as I can, but he kind of came from a sort of Taoist point of view. And his faith is that if someone is really serious about this path, that they will give up technology and they will live a life similar to what he lives. I think that is partly true, but Gabriel is, I kind of have my own views on that, I do think it's interesting, and it kind of does make sense that he kind of made fun of all these guys that were upset about him not making videos anymore, and he betrayed us, and he's got all the fucking secrets, and without him we're doomed and shit. I can't say I fully agree with why he did it, but at the same time, he might be the kind of person who would have been better off doing it, because, well, if you understand what I believe in, service is one of the most important attributes of it. It's a form of yoga, but it's the yoga of a certain individual. Might say his name in the comments. There's too many ears listening right now. I'm not even going to say the name of him. But he says, people who are in disregard of of the people, especially those who try to help themselves, but are unable to do it. He will not know peace. And I think that one way, and I'm not necessarily saying this is Gabriel's way, but one important way some people can serve is by giving their advice. Because while he has a point about giving up technology and stuff, I think we also got to realize that something similar can be said about the human brain. And one thing that, the Sadhguru and all these other type of people talk about, they say that it's unfortunate that we have spent all this time evolving this brain only for some people to want to give it up because they've become sort of that they suffer from their own intelligence. They don't know how to manage their intelligence in a proper, healthy way. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people, how do I shut down my mind? How do I stop thinking? That's not exactly fully what the problem is. It's not that you want to shut down your thought process. If you want to shut down your thought process, you'll want to shut down your heart and your stomach and your kidneys and everything until you get up to the brain, and then you'll just want to shut it down. He says it's unfortunate that people have to shoot part of their, if people get some of their brain taken out, only then are they peaceful. Well, I think a similar thing, except I think the same thing when it comes to technology. I think if we're so good with this technology, then the technology shouldn't be against nature. It actually, we should use it in such a way that it better makes nature more efficient. That would make far more sense. And, I think that when it comes to the internet, I think if you are a person who has a good enough, a good enough management of the mind, and it's taken me a while to actually start getting here, but when you begin to manage the mind properly, just as there are advanced things in the mind that can allow you to live in ways better than an animal, I believe technology in a similar way, if cultivated properly, can do the same thing. Because if you think this realm is the only thing that has any resemblance of technology, you would be deluded. If you think that technology is necessarily in contradiction to spirituality or even nature itself, then you have an understanding of technology that is quite, twisted and based on, today's modern day sort of consumerist mindset. And there really is, I don't think, much of a better way, in my opinion, to give service than to be a voice out into the world and make videos. Now, I'm not making this video so everybody will go attack Gabe Dawg and say that he's not serving people or that he's, not doing yoga properly or something like that. That's not what this is about. But I think the perspectives need to be widened a little bit, and we need to respect Gabriel's decision, because he doesn't think that it's his job to tell people what to do, and I can understand that perspective. But at the same time, this shouldn't stop us from possibly, learning from his mistakes and making our own videos, because one person's path shouldn't necessarily determine your path unless you have 100% proof that it works.